We started the day with some refreshing chords, and it's all about connection today. Got many different people and places to connect, and I've got my listening ears on. Excited about that. I see my computer's charged up. So I've done 2 minutes just refreshing my ear at the piano to get all the different intervals in. And I'm going to do it's great. I'm getting them all right. That's going up to the dominant. Good morning. I'm listening. All right, we're getting ready for International Make Music Day tomorrow, where I'm going to teach my students to pick up things by ear. So I'm trying to practice what I preach. And all right, got the chord progressions right. I'm going to go on to intervals, which is hoo, hoo. Definitely, if you love, I am a teacher of music and all things musical. And one of the first things music allows you to do is make connections with people and brings things forth in a beautiful way. So I've got a couple opportunities to do that this weekend. And definitely subscribe if you want to see how I do it. Here's the basic. Give it a like if you can hear that. I've got this timer going off. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss picking up my daughter. All right, that is closer interval. It's just 3 notes up. All right, so my ear's doing pretty good this morning. And now we're going to do an amazing journey to pick up the instrument that I trained on. I got a doctorate in music, and as you get a doctorate in music, you get options to learn a lot of other things about music, singing, instrumental color. And the main instrument I play is the bassoon, which has a beautiful singing, mellow, low tone, and not so many people have heard it or are trained in it. So I get to kind of train them up. Also train pianists, composers, singers. So that is all my joy today. Welcome to the channel. Yes, I love the green shirt. It reminds me of summer. I had a green reed, but it did not last. So this thing has to attach to my instrument and make a low, beautiful, and mellow sound. This is the bottom part. We are almost to the longest day of the year. And where I live, it's getting hot. I think it's getting hot everywhere in the world because the sun is closer to us. My husband is a scientist, so he could like re-explain that to me again. But actually, no, I know that's not true because of a friend in Australia who, she says this is like winter for them. Good morning, Jason. Yes, this read is getting better. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to proceed to do my warm-up. And I play, you might think this is boring, but musicians often play like the same things every day just to find out where their instrument is. And one of the funnest things to play on instruments, you definitely get familiar with your scales if you take music lessons. Then thirds are like a little, they sound mostly like a scale, but a little more fun. So you get to hear my thirds. And my pattern for Friday is to look at this scripture. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. And I've just been like praying and trying to humble myself, because you always wonder, like, why am I doing this? Like, what is my intention behind this? Is it really to serve the Lord? So I'm hoping to stay pure to that motive and give you some beautiful thirds here. Trying to like listen ahead of the note to just make sure that I'm engaging the right level of sound. So there's such beauty to all these different instruments, and the next thing I'm going to practice is something I promised a composer in New York who also writes in just a very beautiful Baroque style, which is, that style is so full of energy and just humility and service with the craft. So I told him I would like to make a recording of this, and I want to play through it because it's in the key that I just left. So this is my practice on Prelude for Solo Bassoon in G minor. I hope it gives you a sense of peace this morning. that's all I have time for on today's live, but tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to have all my students learning to play by ear, picking up new folk songs from different parts around the world. So I hope you will tune in, and I pray you have a blessed day and keep enjoying and listening to music and singing in your heart. All right.